What is happening there? J Gaming Dude here, and Nintendo are an insane lot of people. They've got an alarm clock going, they've got applications open for some mystery network test that's going to take up 2.2 gigs from a Switch. Who knows what the hell is going on? But before I get into some more details, just wanted to say, hey, if you like my videos, please like them, subscribe to the channel. Let's hope that I can, reach 400 subs at some point in the future. I don't know if it'll happen, but, only time will tell, realistically speaking. But, yeah, and I've got a link to my Spotify in the description below. Now, let's talk Nintendo and what are they up to? What are they on? I'm just thoroughly confused. So, Nintendo has announced the Alarmo Clock. This is sort of like an alarm clock that is themed around various Nintendo properties like Mario, Zelda, Pikmin, whatever have you. And it pretty much is what the face of the clock looks like. And then they've got some nice sort of playable elements similar to like when you move around as the alarm is going off, which the alarm sounds are then based off of various properties. You will then hear things like a coin ringing sound every time you wake up, and when you're fully up, it somehow kind of works out a bit better. That being said, so it is going for $99 at the moment, the Alarmo Clock. And if you're thinking about taxes, it's probably looking at about $108.91. It's a fascinating piece of kit, to be completely honest. I'm not too sure why they decided to do this, or the fact that people are making puns like how Nintendo's new hardware announcement is alarming, which sure, I get the joke, but still that's not particularly funny, since I was also thinking about making the same joke at the same time, so I guess, takes one to know one. But yeah, it's a display, not a touchscreen, and it's apparently not round. Okay, so it's a square on the inside, despite the fact that the actual shape of the clock is round, which is interesting. Let's see, so it automatically adjusts brightness based on ambient lighting. It's fascinating, I guess. Regular clock is showing the character on screen will move from left to right based on your own movements if you're within range of the motion sensor. So this thing has motion sensors in it? Look, I enjoy my tech inside of my game consoles. I'm not too sure about alarm clocks here though. Though technically they are a technology company in equal capacity given that they release consoles. But you control the Alarmo buttons on top. The large dial can be turned to navigate menus, press to make selections. There's a back button to the left and notification buttons to the right. Ooh, okay, that actually looks really cool. Also, Zelda design, very nice, very much based off of the most recent modern Zeldas, specifically Tears of the Kingdom, which I feel like the glowing blue is from. Let's see, top dial lights up for a range of colors seen within for a few minutes. Okay, so that's quite fascinating. So that's what the alarm looks like, and it tells you to get out of bed. Move your body to quiet the alarm, which is interesting, and they use a chain chomp as a image to show how it works. If you get back into bed within an hour of the alarm it will start going off again. And okay, so you've got like a USB-C port, which is how it's powered at the back. Interesting. And of course, Nintendo Switch Online subscription will not be needed for future Alarmo scenes, because there are going to be updates to the Alarmo that will be added as part of updates, pretty much. Now, you've got the strange alarm. You're like thinking, okay, not the strangest thing in the world. I feel like Nintendo makes weird decisions all the time. Now we, for some reason, have a Nintendo Mystery Switch online playtest. Yeah. So, registrations have been full for Nintendo's playtest for quite some time. So, let's have a look. So, apparently about 10,000 people are going to be able to participate in Nintendo's new playtest program for the Switch Online. And if you meet the criteria, so you can apply for it, sure. Applications will stay open till 15th of October, but the thing is, it's full, and today in America it is the 10th, so way earlier than expected. But let's see, only people with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership as of October 9th can apply. So if you don't already have the tier, you're out of luck, sweet, and you need to be 18 years old and have your Nintendo account registered in either France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Spain, the US, or the UK. So they're hitting a few different areas like Japan in Asia. You've got France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and the UK in Europe, and then you've got the US in the United States, let's call it that. And it really makes me wonder what on earth this is. So there is some reference, it's not in this article, but it's in another article that I was looking at earlier today, about how whatever this test is, it's going to be the size of about 2.2 gigabytes. Now, there are some guesses being made across the internet as to what on earth this could possibly be. Some people have been trying to guess that it is apparently, or that it could very well be, being able to like talk or like have some sort of like, chat function, because with Nintendo Switch Online you can't actually talk to people in game. You need to actually use a phone app for that. Like, there's nothing built in for it. There is some viability to that. Some people are guessing, hey, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, it's gotta have something to do with an additional group of like virtual console, so to speak. I mean, we've already gotten GBA, we've gotten Sega Genesis. What could be the next possible console that we could get a virtual console of on the Switch, and potentially may very well carry over to the next Switch potentially. But whatever it is most likely going to affect only the current Switch. So I'm actually interested to hear, hey, if you guys have any guesses at all as to what this could be in relation to, I would be interested to know, because while I personally am not the biggest Nintendo fan, I feel like there are a lot of people who probably can come up with some better ideas than what I've mentioned thus far. That being said, it'll be fascinating to see what comes of this, and of course, if it's something big and interesting, then without a shadow of a doubt, I am certainly going to be reporting on it. It just immediately blew up when they said, hey, we're going to be testing something, do you want to join as well? So the fact of the matter is, it took barely over a few minutes before it got completely filled up, so it is what it is. That being said, however, I'm interested to know what you guys think about all of what's going on here with Nintendo doing some crazy weird things that I feel like the clock by itself would not have made a separate video, but the fact that they also tried to do this mysterious Switch online playtest kind of adds some credence to maybe a possible future strategy for Nintendo as to what they may very well be doing into the future. But with all of that being said, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 400 subs by the end of the year, and with all of that being said and done, I do upload every day, and also to Spotify, link in the description below. With all that being said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.